Good morning, everyone. It's wonderful to see everybody here today. Know that I set the protection, and everyone who comes to the site today is protected and has the protective blue flame of Gautama Buddha around them. So we're going to call Mother and Father down into our hearts and have them join us today. And we're going to ask for all the phylums of the angels and those ascended masters who are available as we welcome beings from the universe that are of light, that walk in light, study light, are welcome to join us. And now we're going to say our mantra. I am the soul. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am fixed design. And I want to send appreciation to all of you who have had prayers of the evolving of the universe, the world, however you want to look at it, because progress is being made. It may look like things are a little squirmy, or whatever word you want to use, but I do think that people are awakening on some level. So keep up the good work and continue to have your prayers. And if you see something outside of yourself that doesn't particularly bring happiness to you, then look inside to see if it is somewhere inside you and bring it the love that you know it deserves and allow it to transform. So we best begin today. There seems to be a numerous amount of people, perhaps. So I see you. Let me say hello to everybody. Chase and Cavell and Marby. Is that my beginning? No, yes. Carrie, Christina, and I see you later today. Know that the code you need is infinite. Hopefully you're listening. Elena, Marby, and Julie, MKZ, and Barbara Ward. It was Buddha Stone's shop is where you could get the Eye of Horus. Good morning, Annie. Very good. So we shall get started here today. All right. So Chase. It was very interesting to me today. I saw myself on the top of a mountain cap in a dark navy blue dress. My hair was blowing. And then I looked across, and on the next mountaintop was the angelic space that I used to have, that how the angels would come. So let's be prepared for whatever comes today. You know, if I open a door, it will be Mother. But it was an interesting perception that I've not seen before, one after the other. All right, so Chase. Let's see what's going to come here. So today it's simply a door, and we're going to, at first, walk out into an arena of a very small ledge. And the wind is a gentle wind. And it is a lookout into beyond what you know. And for a moment, let yourself feel what that brings up in your heart. And as soon as you acknowledge your heart and you begin to examine your feelings, that space is going to change to a room as you're usually comfortable to. So the message it shows you is don't be afraid of seeing in the higher realms, of having itself take you to where you have a different perception. For all you would ever need to do is reach back into your heart, for this is where your greatest safety lies. So this is about adventure for you, being willing to have different perceptions. And remember, as we stepped out, the feet were on a small ledge. So it's not saying at first that you're going to go far, but you might sit in the chair and allow yourself to examine more of what Mother and Father are desiring to show you and tell you about. For there's much to learn, much to understand. But with the component of love and the awareness that it's within your heart, creates a safe ground for you to demonstrate and experience this movement from. Yes, it's a journey. It's where life journey is now for you. Always perhaps being first nudged and then choosing to step a little further beyond where you've been. And they're attempting to let you have an awareness that even in that step forward, there is safety. So the heart that you've been developing, now let it surround you and to hold you tight. Or however loose you need it to be, to let you see more, hear more, feel more, become more. Many blessings, teachings. All right. And good morning, Carrie. Yes, let's see what comes for you today here. I see you sitting on a plane, and there is a little bit of a comic laughter here. But this isn't a plane like where you work. It is how you've chosen to have your spiritual travel at this time. Most people would have a boat that they travel through the experience of time or whatever your words would be for that. But here now, you have been, you've chosen a plane. So you may say to me, well, what on earth, Mother, is that for? And it is to see beyond that where you have limited yourself. Yes, you have been many places, but I wonder if you understand why you've been to many places. And when you're there, do you experience the message, the spiritual message, shall I say? Excuse me. The spiritual message that it brings you. So having this spiritual plane to be your active way of movement in your spiritual journey, your higher self will sit in the seat next to you. And there'll be more of an understanding, a contemplation, a perception. It's just not about where you haven't been. It's where you haven't been and been liked. So maybe there are some places that you need to return to if you can discover that there's something about that place that you've been. And I will give you an example. Let's say Machu Picchu. So many misperceptions about why Machu Picchu has become such a grave and powerful place. The truth is there was a rule of the king, and they were women, over 100 women that fed him and kept him safe, not knowing who would ever be coming after his kingdom. But most importantly, there was a great kindness and honoring there. And you can, when you're there, feel that energy. And they want you to bring that energy, if you did not when you were there, into you. The honor, the appreciation, the gift of the expression. For you have many, many gifts. And perhaps someday soon, they will become very important to you. So many blessings to you, Carrie, and enjoy your summer. Good. All right. Christina, let me see what comes for you today. I do see you in a little while. So as we open the door here, there is a word, and there is a stand that has a book upon it. And the word is patience. And I hear from somewhere deep inside of you that you are tired of waiting. And do you see that is why there is a need for patience? It is always about, for many people, I want it now. Why not now? What have I not done enough? What can I still do more of? And first you must learn patience. Have the value of that which you have express itself to you. Feel full from what there is. The feeling of fullness will bring only more. The feeling of fullness will bring only more. The need to have to search and to fill in more will not exist, but in a natural spiritual way it will come to you. So, your word today is patience. And I can see you smiling at me. And that wasn't what you were going to ask me. And I say to you, that's fine. This is the message Mother wants you to have today. It is about patience. Many blessings, and I'll see you soon. Elena, good morning. Certainly. And this is where I see a large, beautiful angel come from the other mountaintop. So let me observe her fly over here. And she brings you a gift of a scarf, which is gold, but has innate sparkles within it. And this would perhaps for you be considered a treasure. And what it is to remind you that you are a treasure. that you hold a great understanding and are hesitant to discover it and not understanding or knowing what to do with it. So work more with your higher self so she can help you with that. But this gold scarf, as you can imagine it around your neck, is going to begin an activation within you over your heart of wisdom. It's not wisdom that you would learn in a university. It is the spiritual wisdom that you have spent years of time understanding. And there is a master that comes with this wisdom, and that is the Merlin, which you have studied with many times. So you have a beautiful, sparkly scarf of gold, and you have the energy of the Merlin, which I must say to you, likes puzzles and allow yourself to have time to sit and contemplate and let these things bring an awareness or a vision to you to give explanation. For there is a you that Mother is deciding for you to get to know. That is beyond the human you live now as you go. Many blessings to you, Elena. All right. Cavell. And if I don't say it enough, Chase, thank you for all your help and help saying hello to people. Just everything and all the things you do. I'm so appreciative. So, good morning, Cavell. Yes. I do see, as you say good morning, the sun shine up around you. As I see an image of you in a meditative stance, sitting, and the sun is arising. And the word belief comes up. So it makes me have a wonder of what is it that you don't believe. And let me see what comes with that question. Well, the words I hear is about living forever. And so that would mean your question is about death. And what you must understand that it is the consciousness of you that moves through time, not the physical body of you. So when the physical body reaches a point in time when it can no longer hold the vital consciousness of you, there is a release and there is movement and there are choices to be made as to if you return or if you choose something else. So, yes, fear here. I see the word fear. So those who are around you that do make that movement, you will see again always, all of you. And in the perfect timing, whether it is that you meet in heaven or in another life. Sometimes when it's another life, we don't always recognize at first. But when it's another life and you know that you feel comfortable around someone, that their smile makes your heart glow, And you can kind of begin to understand that this is someone who's been in some way a loving being in your life before. And there is a beginning of comfort that comes in knowing that. So, Mother is wanting to bring a greater ease to you in your day and in every way. Live is her message. Just live. Live loving yourself, loving life, loving each step you take, empowering fullness and abundance. You have a great gift in the clarity that you have brought forth, and now don't be afraid of that clarity. For it'll bring you all that you desire, and you will be a great one that stands and walks in the light and lets everyone understand that there is only peace. Many blessings to you, Cavell. Okay, Marby. Trying to see if there's a difference in what the two things you wrote. Oh, one's to Chase. All right. And good morning to you, my dear. Yes. What comes to me is there is a tiredness. And I immediately see old, not that he is old, but from an older experience of your life coming to you, like I had spoken of. And he is reaching out to simply touch you and to bring you more energy. To remember some of the old tradition back in the time when you were a monk of how to be strong and do what would be called hard work, but not let it have an interference in the physical experience of who you are, to make the energy of you not be vital. So I see your channel, and he is offering you this amazingly beautiful. It's a red light, which I hesitate to say, but it's not like a fire red. It is a loving red light. And it's going to go down through the top of the channel in small circles. And it is strengthening the core. It is strengthening that which is your ability to have a reserve, to remember that you can do anything. But it's a choice. There is never a have to. Do not allow there to be a have to. And as that beautiful, loving red light moves out into each chakra to strengthen, right in this moment, this is happening. This is strengthening your chakra system to give it more vitality, capacity to be able to weather the storm. And these will become things that if you do become tired again, you simply call on your friend, this monk, and he will bring you this beautiful red etheric light down through the channel, and each time it reaches a chakra, it explodes out through, bringing its strength and ability to be long lasting. Yes, Mother is excited for you. You will find there is so much about you have forgotten, for you've been too busy from the tiredness. And things will be easier and simpler. Yes, Marty. And sleep sounder. Receive a good rest. No worries. No more worries. Think of the amount of love you are filled with. All is well. Many blessings to you, my dear, sweet Barbie. Many blessings. All right. Very good. And Julie Johnson. Let me see if you asked for a message. Okay, you do. So I'll do it here. All right. Julie Johnson. Oh, I say your name and the violet comes up profoundly. So we'll open this door, but the door has already thrown itself back with the violet flame. So you must be a user of the violet flame, and if you're not, you must begin, for it is innate for you. I am that I am. I am the being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. You can always let that be your mantra throughout your day. I am the being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. And know that it fills everywhere you move to. Again, yet another person that there is no need for fear. There is no need for hesitation. You must focus more from the love and the truth of Mother Father from within your heart. And when I speak to you of these things, the violet enlivens itself. So let me show you the difference. Instead, think of something that you are concerned about, that you worry about. And I got immediately flashes of orange, almost like a roll of thunder moving through you. So let's bring you back to I am the being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. And quickly, ever so efficiently, it fills your body and your beingness. This is for you to trust and to know. This, yes, is available for everyone, but not everyone has worked through their eons of lifetimes to achieve to where you are. And even now, perhaps you don't recognize it so completely yet. But here now it's beginning to show in like a flood. The violet flame is to heal the karma between you and all whom are around you to set you free. For that is what lifetime here is about, is to release the karma and become that which you really are. Yes. One who can hold the violet flame. And now it is you must hold it through those moments when something tells you to let your awareness move to something else. Say stop. And immediately sing that mantra that I know is within your veins. So you will find a balance. And you will begin to let the universe know. No, no. I will not be moved from my place of where I sit within God in my heart. No, you will not tempt me. No, for I am as I am. Many blessings to you, my dear. All right. Yes, you may get a message to MKZ on the Kishipo on the Hisha. I see things are better since we last spoke. And by better, I mean your perception of self. For the world around us only mirrors that to us so that we can see it from a different view. So I want you to contemplate for a moment as we walk into this room what you have truly learned about yourself. When I hear the word, you're scared. Do you know how many people live in the world and never own that they are? I am so proud of you. I'm so very proud of you that maybe the human you who's listening to me didn't know you had become aware of it. But the part of you who is light has become aware of it. Because once you have become aware of it, it doesn't exist. Because then you remember there's nothing to be frightened of. For the light will create an experience of love and happiness and joy. What it is you have to change your perception of that which is. So this is where you find yourself. So that now you can no longer sit within the fear, as do not be so strong-minded in how things must look. It is called surrender. And yet in its simplest form, it's let God show you how it works. You see? For thinking that you have to have something and it's a certain way is what makes you afraid. What if it doesn't come? And you see, if you surrender and let God bring it and not know exactly what it is, there's nothing to be afraid of because you will be joyful and have great feeling of a blessing when it does show up. This is a great lesson, and I honor you in sharing this with the group today. The simplicity that may sound complicated, but we can say the word surrender, and there are going to be many people who say to me, I don't know how to do that. So this is a simplistic way of sharing that and allowing to see that. And it's when you hear yourself, well, this is going to be here. When I do this, this will happen. Then you need to kind of step back and sit in the chair and say, now, I need to let that go. I need to take a breath and let Mother and Father come in my heart and let them find the way that's most peaceful, beneficial, and of the highest order for me in this moment. Which in that moment, apparently you're not capable of yet. But you're going to learn. You will learn. And it will become effortless. And life will change. Because you won't any longer be afraid. Many blessings, dear one. Okay. Hope you enjoyed that message. It was so powerful. Barbara Ward. All right. It's interesting. I am visiting you today. As I open the door, you are inviting me into an igloo. So this would say to me, you are an ancient. You're giving me the name, and there's no way I'm going to try to say it. But I'm seeing you in your native place here. A little bit different than the American Indian that we usually visit. So let's see what she is bringing to you. As she is speaking to me. Adikipahisha Mokakihiti. Sita Pahotona. Moki Hesha Patata. So she is speaking to me about the great white bear, and that she is one who has made friends with the bear. She no longer frightens it. It comes and at times offers her great warmth as they nestle together in the night. So it is to remind you, my friend Barbara, that there is a great gift you hold yet to find that is about the coming of the wild soul. Yes. Now, whether that speaks to yet still deep within you or within some wildness that you might still be experiencing in your life. And I'm expanding my vision to see if they show me what that means. It is the people in the world, the wild people who have lost so much dignity and companionship, understanding, love. It's an interesting place to bring us to, don't you think? But somehow this gift you've had of calming the soul of a wild animal much bigger than yourself will be able to bring you to a place where your prayer can reach to the calming of the soul. These in the world, and maybe even beyond, are finding a way of being wild once again and damaging to the universe. And there is no fear with this. There is finding from within your experience of light the space where you will find fulfillment in doing so. And a lot of gold comes into this energy as I speak. Gold light, very respected. And perhaps you will find that yourself. One who can calm the wild soul. Many blessings to you, Barbara. All right, good morning, Anik. All right, I hope you're enjoying this journey. Good morning, Carol, and thank you for your help. It's always welcomed and beneficial. Nope, it's Buddha Stone Shop, SHOP. That's the actual name of it, Barbara. Yes, Chase, I understand and can feel that you've done some great work. I had that feeling you've never been there. I have chills again. Well, I'm sure there may be other messages that'll come about it. But no, you do not need to take any smoky things uh, to have an experience. Please don't. That is an illusion. Dadabashiki. All right. Julie, I'm so grateful to hear that, Chase. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Julie saying hello to everybody. I tell you, it flooded my vision. It was very powerful. And then Casey said, thank you, Julie. Oh, I got the chills. I guess we're complete. How's about it? Wow, they're very deep today. I hope everybody enjoyed. And I thank all of you. For we are all part of the whole. And white polar bear medicine is quite powerful. Barbara. Well, there is a chief white polar bear. My husband has polar bear medicine. Very, very powerful. Oh, yes, I think that Eskimo part of you was making some words. I love it. You're all such a gem to me. Yes, I think so, Barbara Ward. Anyone else have any question or anything? Getting a little bit of a chill here. Whew. Harvey, I'm glad you enjoyed your message. All right, I'm going to head on along and continue my day. And I hope you all have great joy in it. Just stop for a minute and make yourself have a giggle. What could be better? All right, love to everybody. See you tomorrow. She says we can all learn then to stay out of fear and work with the violet light. Oh, for sure you can. That's what Saint Germain's about, freedom. I'm a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. There's much to learn about Saint Germain and the violet flame. It blazes 10 feet below you, 15 feet around you, 18 feet above you. And it blazes, annihilating all that isn't truth. Okay, Julie? We'd have to talk more. So, today was very powerful. Thank you, Barbara Ward. I agree. It was very powerful and it was exciting. Maybe that vision that came early will come again. All right, I got to go get something to wear. I'm cold. So much twinkling coming. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.